The mission of Developing K.I.D.S is to strengthen urban communities by guiding youth in their mental, physical, and educational growth. Kimberly Newberry is the founder of Developing K.I.D.S.
My mission to start Developing K.I.D.S came from my work in Detroit Public Schools. During that time, I didn't think that it would be something that I would do as far as going forward to start a nonprofit organization. But I became engaged in youth work, and I loved working with youth and with their families. I was living in this neighborhood, actually right down the street from here, and there were a lot of youth that were over here. Their parents were working. They came from good homes where two parents, they had food to eat, but there was nothing for them after school. So many times and many days, they would be outside playing in the street. In 2012, we got a phone call from Washington, D.C., Kaboom Incorporated, to build a playground on this facility. And though we stated that we didn't own the facility, they stated it was okay. So we asked Don Bosco Hall to be a partner, and the Developing K.I.D.S led the project to build the Kaboom playground that's here now. Developing K.I.D.S, K.I.D.S is an acronym for Kingdoms in Different Stages. The idea behind that is Kingdoms stands for communities, and our mission is that we will provide programming in satellite centers. So right now we're in the west side of Detroit, but in the future we have a strategic plan to have satellite centers pretty much all over the city of Detroit. So we will continue to build communities in different stages. Developing K.I.D.S is an organization that supports youth in their mental, physical, and educational growth. We work with youth 5 to 18 years of age. We also support the youth that have come out of our program during their college years. We provide programming for families once a month and fun family night activities, and then we also have parenting workshops. One of the desired activities of Developing K.I.D.S is our fun summer program that lasts for 7 weeks, 6 hours a day. We provide breakfast snacks, lunch, and afternoon snacks. We were very grateful for the second year in a row to have an intern from Wayne State University, their Psychology of Education department, come in and provide services such as counseling, academic testing, emotional and behavioral testing for youth. They worked with the parents in doing so because we've had a lot of youth that have had great loss of a parent, a sibling. Sometimes those situations are where the parent or sibling were killed violently, and the child is expected to just move on and continue with their day. But there's a lot of baggage that they carry along with that. We have some youth that have been violated sexually, they have been emotionally abused. So it isn't just about providing a wonderful and outstanding positive youth development programming, but it's about caring for the child as a whole, really wrapping our arms around them and making them part of the DK family. So that's what they call it. This is when you join Developing K.I.D.S, you become part of our family. While some organizations may state that their goal is to help kids graduate from high school, Developing K.I.D.S, our goal is not just to help them graduate from high school, but it's to get them into college or vocational training, but also help them complete that step. Because getting them into college is one thing, but helping them to stay there and graduate is another task. So we are following them all of the way, and we were very excited that those youth graduated and went on to college. So we have a large number of youth this year to do the same. My motivation to continue this work comes from seeing the faces of youth that I am so honored and privileged to serve. When I've had a bad day, I could have a migraine, and I walk into the room and they all come running up to me and they give me a hug, whether they're 5 years old or 15 years old. That lets me know that it's not about me and it's about them. And so whatever has happened in my day now, I need to tell some youth that have wanted to and couldn't wait to get to the program that, hey, I missed you today. How did your day go? That is my motivation.